Hi guys, my name is Jamie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to guide you through simple gentle stretch routine. We'll be work on the shoulders, hips, as well as the spine. So let's get started. Find a comfortable seated position. If you have 2 blocks available to you, that is great. If not, still fine. If your lower back tends to round in the seated position, it's always nice to have a block underneath your hips. So you can hinge from the hip joint. You can find a little more neutral spine. Find a nice and long spine. Rest your hands on your knees. Let's take a full breath in and full breath out. Now seal your mouth, breathe in and out through the nose. Let's just circle the neck around clockwise a couple times. Find some gentle circles. Shoulders away from the ears. And then reverse the direction. Chin to chest. And also chin to sky. Once you come back to center, stay here with the chin towards the chest. And then feel the lengthening through the back of the neck. Bring your right shoulder to your right ear. Right ear to your right shoulder. With your right hand, gently push your right left ear down. Left fingertips reach towards the floor. Lower the left shoulder down. And then curl the right fingertips towards the back of the neck. Bring the nose towards the right armpit. You'll feel the different kind of stretch here. Release your right hand, chin to chest again, and then left ear to left shoulder. The other side. Left hand on the right ear, gently push it down. Lengthen the side neck. Right fingertips reach towards the floor. And then curl the fingertips towards the back of the neck. Bring the nose towards the armpit. It's like you're pushing your neck down diagonally. One more breath. Good. Release your hand, chin to chest. Slowly lift your head to neutral position. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend to right. Right hand down, left arm reaches to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend to left. Side bend. Inhale, back. Exhale to the right. Inhale, back. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back. Exhale to the right. Now we're going to stay here a little longer. As you breathe, you can curl your fingertips further to the right, but make sure your left hip is rooting down. Bottom shoulder is away from the ear. One more full breath in and full breath out. Inhale, reach towards the sky. Exhale, bend to left. You're gonna watch your bottom shoulder. Sometimes we have tendency to sink into the bottom shoulder, but bottom shoulder is away from the ear. Top arm is straight. Right hip is down into the earth. One more full breath in And full breath out. Inhale, come back to center, reach high. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand on your right knee, right hand behind you. Stay on your fingertips rather than leaning back. And lift through your sternum, gaze towards the back of the room. Pull your belly in. Keep your core engaged. One more full breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale back to center, reach high. Exhale, twist to the left. Left hand behind you. Think about every inhale is for lengthening the spine. Exhale is for deepening the twist. Check in with your belly. Keep it tight. One more full breath in. And exhale, hands to your heart. Now plant your hands in front of you, shift forward. Find the all fours tabletop position. Stack the shoulders over the wrist. Knees under the hips. Let's tuck the toes under and then start to circle the hips around. Make really big circles. Clockwise a couple times. And counterclockwise a few times more. Start to awaken the hip joint. And slowly come back to neutral tabletop position. Make sure your hands are shoulder width apart and then fingers are spreading wide. On your next inhale, lift your tailbone high as you drop the belly and then gaze up. Arch the whole spine, find the back bend. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your tailbone under, chin to chest. Hollow out the belly for cat. Inhale, find the back bend, shine your heart, lift and gaze up. Exhale, round. Squeeze the belly in, keep it moving. Inhale, arch the spine, gaze up. Exhale, round. Gaze towards the navel. Inhale, tailbone high. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under. Let's do 3 more rounds. Find your own rhythm. You may add a little more movement here and there. Feel free to do so. One more round. We'll slowly come back to neutral tabletop position. Extend your right leg back. Keep your right toes down. And as you push the floor away, lean back. So you'll feel really nice stretch on your right calf here. One more breath. And shift forward, come back to tabletop position. Switch it out. Extend your left foot back. And then push the floor away. Stretch out the calves. Go slowly come back. Tuck both toes under. Inhale, lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Think about upside down V shape. Once you're here, start to pedal it out. Bend the right knee and the left knee. Lift the tailbone towards the sky. Notice if you're rounding your spine somewhere like that. Bend your knees and lift your tailbone high. Press the chest towards the upper thighs. Couple more breaths here. Keep moving around. Good. And then come high up on your tiptoes. Bend your knees, look forward. Walk or step up to the top of the mat. Feet are hips width apart. Inhale, halfway flat back. Hands on your shins and pull your chest forward. Find that flat spine. Exhale, forward fold. Now separate the feet wider than the hips. Ragdoll here. Grab the opposite elbows. Let your upper body hang heavy. Sway side to side if that feels good. And then rock forward and backwards. And then release your elbows. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And then press the fist towards the sky or even towards the front side of your mat. And a forward fold. You can shrug your shoulders a couple times. Take one more full breath in and full breath out. And release your hands. Bring your feet hips width apart. Heels, toes closer together. And then slowly roll up the spine, one vertebra at a time. Head comes last. Mountain pose. Sometimes we get to tilt our pelvis forward and then make it more arch on our lower back. So when you're in mountain pose, think about the lengthening the tailbone down, lift the front of the pelvis a little more up. Find the neutral spine, draw the belly in, palms facing up. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Palms touch and gaze up. Exhale, swan dive to fold, hinging from the hips. Inhale, halfway flat back, hands on your shins. Look forward, and exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, root to right, sweep your arms out and up with a flat back. Gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Now interlace your fingers, press your palms away from you. Inhale, lift it high towards the sky. Exhale, bend to right. Shift the hips to the left. Inhale back. Exhale, bend to left. Inhale back. Exhale, cactus arm, bend your elbows. Lift your chest, press the hips forward, gaze up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. One more full breath in and exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Inhale, halfway flat back. And then this time, fingertips on the floor. Right foot stays there. Left foot steps back. Runner's lunge. Again, if you have the block, feel free to use the block for a little more support. Bend and straighten your right leg a couple times here. And then bend your right knee, lower the left knee down, crescent B. Bring the hands on your right knee. And start to sink into your hips. Sometimes we end up more like the front foot and back knee is close together, more like a 90 degrees position. If you're in that position, tuck your left toes under and move your left knee further back. That way you can get a little more stretch on the left hip flexors. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind your back. Pull the fist down, lift your chest. perhaps gaze up. One more full breath in and full breath out. Release. Hands down on the block or on the floor. Straighten your right leg, half split. Flex your right foot. Make sure your hips are stacked over the left knee. Not sinking into one side. Keep your hips leveled. I'd like to keep my spine flat here rather than rounding. That way I can feel more stretch through your right hamstrings. Think about pull your belly towards front. One more full breath in and full breath out. Now rebend your right knee back to runner's lunge. Left hand down outside of your mat. Turn your right toes out 45 degrees. Turn your body towards the right side. With your right hand, press the right thigh away from you as you sink your hips towards the floor. For a little more deeper variation, you can always come down on your forearm. Also bend your back knee, grab the back foot. Either pull it in for more quad stretch or kick it back to open up your shoulder. One more full breath in, full breath out. Release your hands, both hands on the mat. And wiggle the right foot between your hands. Tuck your left toes under. Step up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway flat back. And exhale, fingertips down. Right foot steps back. Left foot stays forward. Again, bend and straight your left leg a couple times. Open up the hips. Rebend your left knee, lower the right knee down. Both hands on your knees. As you breathe, sink a little deeper into the hips. Engage your right glute. That's going to increase the stretch on the right hip flexors. Make sure your hips are open to the sides. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward to square. Inhale, arms rise. One more full breath in and full breath out. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Find that opposite thumb on top, that awkward grip, and then pull the fist down, lift the chest, gaze up. Open up the shoulders, find a little back bend. Full breath in and exhale, release. Hands down on the mat or on the block. Straighten the left leg, flex the left foot. Breathe into the hamstrings. You can even press your left heel down into the mat. Again, reach the sternum towards the front rather than rounding your spine too much. One more full breath in and a full breath out. Rebend your left knee and then turn your left toes out. Take your right hand outside of the mat. Open your body to the left side. Left hand, press the left thigh away. Again, your choice to get a little low on your forearm. Always option to bend the back knee, grab your back foot. One more full breath in and a full breath out. Release your foot, both hands on the mat. Wiggle the left foot in. And then let's just take it into tabletop position. Left knee back. Bring the big toes together, knees wide apart. Press back into child pose for a moment. Walk your fingertips a little more forward. Sink the hips heavy towards the heels. And then walk your hands all the way over to the right. Keep your left hip heavy. Feel the stretch through the left side body. Inhale, come through the center. Stay low. Walk your hands all the way over to the left and the right hip heavy. Lengthen through right side. And inhale, come through the center. Back to tabletop position. Rise to all fours. And then sit on your heels. Swing your legs forward. You may scoot forward a little bit. Arms forward. Lift your chest, find a flat spine. And engage your cores and hip flexors. Take a full breath in. And exhale, slowly lower down on your back. Forward 5, 4, using the core, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Hug your knees into the chest, rock side to side. Keep your tailbone down. So that way you can massage your lumbar spine. And also happy baby. Grab the outer edges of the feet. And then rock side to side. If you get to round your tailbone to grab the feet, you can always grab your shin instead. One more full breath in and full breath out. Good. Release. Hug both knees into the chest. Keep your right knee in, left leg long. Inhale, squeeze the knee towards the armpit. Open up the hips. Exhale, take it over to the left as you bump your hips to the right a little bit and gaze over the right shoulder. Both shoulders are rooted on the floor. And then keep your belly engaged. That's going to protect your spine for a long term. Inhale, come through the center. Hug both knees into the chest and switch it out. Left knee in, right leg long. Inhale, squeeze it in towards your armpit as you open the hips to the side. Exhale, bump the hips to the left. Twist. Gaze over the left shoulder. Remember, your knee doesn't have to touch the floor. Make sure your both shoulders are rooted. One more full breath in and full breath out. Inhale, come to center. And hug your knees into the chest. Lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Give yourself a really big squeeze of the day. Take a full breath in and exhale. Now crisscross your ankles and rock forward and back a couple times. And we'll meet in comfortable seated position. So that was it. Full body gentle stretch routine. Let me know if you have any questions. Please comment below. Thanks for joining me today. Also, if you have any requests, please let me know. And this was Jamie. Thank you. Namaste.